Planet Zoo has been rated E10 Plus by the ESRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It is generally suitable for people aged 10 years and up. From the turreted castle and Main Street to Monte Cristo Island and Kukwana Land, Bartholomew Zenon's Zenon Land is protected by the Night Sheriff. Day and night, he is burdened by a witch's curse to be aware of all that live and play within the massive fantasy theme park. Now an attack on the park by a monster hunter who knows far too much threatens everything, guests, staff, and fellow supernaturals taking refuge in the park. The Night Sheriff must scramble to uncover not only the source of the threat, but secrets of the park of which even he was not aware. If he doesn't, he may be doomed. The park may be doomed. Even the world may be doomed. And that's a lot of doom. Get your copy at Amazon.com today. Because to be honest, the slave trade's going on right now. It really is. And if you don't believe me, go look it up. Because it is. It's going on right now. Kind of scary, isn't it? You know what? Instead of that, I think I'm going to go with maybe a light tan. And now I got to click on all these. All right. Anyway, yeah. So this story where Viola Davis is playing this heroic female warrior, she's playing a Nazi. Not that you'd know it from looking at the trailers, but I swear to you guys, she is playing a Nazi. She is playing someone who is trying to enforce slavery on the neighbors of their of the tribe. And these guys were not nice. They were brutal. They would attack their neighbors wholesale. All right, for some reason it's not going to let me do that. Let me just get out of it. What if I just do it one at a time? They would attack the neighboring tribes wholesale. And, you know, slaughter all the men, take all the children, and the women, and sell those to the Arabs. This was after, you know, the slave trade had been abolished by the Americans and the British. They were still doing it. Or they wouldn't kill all the men. Instead, they'd castrate them all and sell them as eunuchs to the Arabs. Because, you know, this is the sweethearts they were. The absolute nice people that they were. Yeah, we'll just go with that. You know, so these were not nice people. But they're being presented as the heroes of this movie. I'm thinking somebody didn't do the research. Or if they did, they decided it didn't matter. Wood beam square. Wood beam thick. Planet Zoo beam round. Paintable. Alright. 4 meter thick. Anyway, yeah, somebody didn't do the research. Or if they did, if they did do the research, then they didn't care. Which is entirely possible. I've seen that happen before. Hold on. Let's take care of this real quick. No, you don't. Bye-bye. Naughty, naughty. Okay, where was I? Beam. I was on beams. Okay, wood beam thick. I guess, you know what, I'm just going to use this. I'm just going to use this. Anyway, you know, but I've been having this conversation, and there are a lot of people out there, and they're like, well, you know, what, are you racist or something? I'm like, no, I'm a history buff. I know the true story. I don't buy into your rah-rah support for it. You're going, oh, hey, it's an empowering movie about African Americans standing up for their own rights. Yeah, the right to hold and keep slaves. I understand, but let's face it, the question of slavery throughout the world is not as clean, as clear cut as some people want to make it. You know, sometimes the bad guys were not who you thought they were, and sometimes the good guys were not who you thought they were either. And that's just the way it is. History is complex. You can't say these are the bad guys and these are the good guys all the time, especially when sometimes you're wrong, you know. And that's just the way it is. Let's see, 35 minutes in. 35 minutes in, we're almost, believe it or not, we're almost done here. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted. What I wanted was this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, this is not to say that I don't think it's going to be a great movie. I think it's going to be entertaining. I think it's going to be great. I wouldn't be surprised if Viola Davis wins an Oscar. But history is what it is, you know? History is what it is. And now that we are, as a society, trying to get the truth about certain things taught in schools, maybe we should include the fact that the poor, benighted African tribes who were being sold into slavery were being sold into slavery by other African tribes. I'm a historian, guys. I want historical accuracy. Even if that bloody sin noses, I want the truth to be told. And unfortunately, doing so sometimes ruins the narrative. And, you know, I'm not looking to embarrass anybody. I'm not doing, you know, I want the truth. So anyway, we're almost finished with this restaurant. What I need to do is I need to lay a roof down. I'm going to finish putting these boards around. And I missed one of the plaster pieces here. Hold on a second. Missed one of the plaster pieces. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish putting these boards around the top, and then I'm going to lay a roof down. And after that, we're going to put some tables down. And once the tables are down, I'll add plants, I'll add, you know, doodahs and all that number. And a roof. Haven't actually decided what we're going to do about the roof yet, but I think I have some ideas. All right, let's look at tables. Now, normally this table is the quote-unquote African table unless you're using this. I use this in other areas, but I don't want to use it in this restaurant. I want to use something slightly more elegant, I guess is the way I want to put it. You know? What I need something like that. Actually, that'll work. All right. am I not able to put those down? Hold on a second. I want to try something. Let's just move this all out, for fuck's sake. I didn't. Let's just move this all out of the way. Put this over here. And then... Okay, facilities. No. Why not? The heck? Okay, alright. You know what? I'm easy. I am so very easy. I am so very easy. If it wants me to do this, I will do this. Watch this. Okay, here we go. That's not quite even. Unfortunately, picnic tables are not on the grid, so so you got to manipulate them manually, and you never get them right. You never get them right. And don't sneeze, don't sneeze. I do not want to sneeze. Jesus, 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 I do not want to sneeze. What was I saying? Oh yeah, sneezing, not a good thing. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get this done, and that's such a small fence, though. You know what? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this. Can I? Yeah, it will. All right, what I want basically is, oh, for crying out loud. Okay, I cannot recolor this, but that's okay. Is that even relatively straight? No. You know what? Screw this then. Never be afraid to change your plans, guys. I thought I had you erased. Habitat. Cleanliness is a disease risk. All right. Yes, delete that. Thank you very much. Do this. Okay, over here. I want to edit that one square because I missed it in the coloration. So we're going to do that. Very good. Okay, close that down. Close that down. Let's go look at this habitat. It's the bongos. Okay. Yes, keeper assigned. Vet urgently requested. Probably there's too many animals in there. I will deal with... Whoa. Well, hey, by the way, this is the plan for the zoo. That's what that is. Let me just do that and fix it. That was bizarre. I'm not even going to edit that out. I'm not even going to edit that out. I'm just going to leave it in. But what you saw there was a document which outlined my plan for the zoo. And now I've lost the restaurant. Where did I put the restaurant? Oh, is it over here? No, that's the bongos. That's the flamingos. Don't tell me I've somehow accidentally deleted my zoo. Oh, here it is. All right, or my restaurant rather. I don't need to hear that I accidentally deleted my restaurant. All right, no linked tables. We're gonna fix that now. Link tables. Come on. Cancel. Link tables. Select nearest. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, and since for crying out loud, what the hell? I know how this works. It's not supposed to be this troublesome. Place tables. Oh, I'm using the wrong tables. Duh. Now I feel like a moron. Hold on a second. I was using the wrong tables. I feel like such a freaking moron. "46 minutes. We're heading toward an hour, but we're almost done." Link tables. Confirm link. We got our prices. New vendor. Okay, well, you know what? Bet you we can fix that. Let me do this real quick. I'm not going to put it in all the work zones while we're not on a speed build, but I can do this. I can edit work zone. Yes, there we go. Now it's in the vendors. I will later put it in security and all the other areas that it needs to be, but right now it is. Oh, for basic mistakes are embarrassing. You know, I'm trying to keep my cool, make it seem like I'm knowledgeable, and what happens? I just lose it. It's gone. All right, vertical. Oh, that doesn't match. There we go. All right, we're coming down to an end to it, which is one of the reasons why I'm being so quiet, because this is basically one of the last things we need to do with it. For crying out loud, what is the damage here? Why is this? Oh, for crying out loud. love it when a building piece is stubborn and it doesn't want to cooperate. Whoops. Damn it, that was my fault. That was my fault, sorry. This really ought not to be as It really ought not to be as complicated as it's working out to be. And I'm not sure why it's being that complicated either. Because you notice it's staying in the column. It's like, okay, you placed it and now I won't let you move it. It won't move. It will not move. I actually have to get out of it. And I'm not sure what's causing that. I have no idea what's causing it, but it's slowing me down considerably, let me tell you. I ought to be able to just place these things and go, but no. And again, it won't let me. Okay. Could I please have, yes, thank you. That's what I want. I want it. I want control of the, yes, thank you. Okay, now we're gonna do this the same way, game. Just cooperate and nobody will get hurt. All right, is that it? Is that it? That looks like it's it. No, now these are... I swear, sometimes this game is so finicky. And yes, I do talk to myself like this, and I do, you know, when I'm building it for myself, I do growl sometimes. It's just a thing I do. Because I'm like, oh my god, this is so frustrating. Okay, we're at 51 minutes and we're almost done. Almost done, guys. So, this is it. This is all we need to do after this. I mean, obviously there are a couple more things, but I don't have to do them on camera. And the couple more things are things like, you know, plants, flowers, trees, bushes, some trash cans, you know, stuff like that. Okay. we're almost done, guys. I was telling a story, and did I finish it? I think I finished it. I think I just completely finished the story, which is cool. So anyway, this is our basic restaurant. And I think it looks pretty good. I haven't, like I said, I haven't finished decorating yet. But that's the kind of thing I tend to do. You know, I do the majority of the decoration off camera anyway. But we're going here for an hour, so I'm splitting this. I'm splitting this video into 2 parts, just so you know. And I have a protester at my restaurant. What is he protesting at the restaurant? That makes no sense. Why would a protester be at the restaurant? Well, I guess protesters have to eat too, right? Who's he protesting for? Oh, for crying out loud. Hold on. It's about the freaking lemurs I've got in quarantine for disease control. Can you believe this? Where are they? They're over here. They're not being harmed. They're perfectly fine in here. No sense. Sometimes this game makes no sense. But you know what? Fine. You want me to move them since they're cleared quarantine. There we go. Okay, so back to this. Let me pull a Wimba tree from over here somewhere. Well, we got a big group of them. All right. Alright. I think this is going to work out. It's another Wimba tree. What do we got? Umbrella thorn? That's actually a grasslands plant, but you know what? It looks so cool that I'm just going to use that too. We're going to do this. I love it. They're carrying signs, but they've also got balloons, like they went shopping before they started protesting. Isn't that a riot? It's just, wow. That's just, you know, fan-freaking-tastic. Okay, and we got an empty space here. I don't know what I'll put here, but I'm going to put something here. We will find out a way to use this space. In the meantime, though, let me see. This is just decoration, mind you. Nature. Okay, and we're going to do biome is tropical. I'm going to turn off the blueprint so all we get is the rocks. Then we're going to get some rocks. Always start with the big rocks. Whenever you're doing rock work, always start with the big rocks first. Because what you do is you work with the big rocks and then you work down in size. So yeah, that looks good. And then we're going to bring in one of these just for some contrast. We're going to put it right here. We're going to sink it and then move it in like that, and then we'll bring a second one out like this and then flatten it out just a little bit. Grab one of these and turn it and put it right about there, I think. Maybe here, and then raise it just a touch and in like that. And I'm gonna move this tree. Whoops, stop. Move this tree. Hello. Hi there. How you doing? Gonna move this tree out like this. Give it a little more treeness. And you know what? I'm actually gonna copy that bad boy and put the copy over here so that gives us a little more coverage. While I'm doing coverage, I'm going to take this magnificent creature, the hookthorn acacia, another grassland plant that just looks great. As when you sink it into the ground far enough, it turns into bushes, and it just looks great that way. I mean, look at this. Aren't those some great bushes now? They are. I mean, look, they're just fantastic bushes. Okay, now I'm going to turn the action back on. My phone would like you to know that it's running out of juice and needs to be recharged, so I'm going to do that as soon as we're finished here with the build. I'm going to do a couple more of these. This is a mangrove apple. Again, like the hookthorn acacia, if you sink the mangrove apple and do it right, it turns into a fantastic looking bush. And isn't that an amazing looking shrubbery? All right. And here we have our restaurant and our protester. All nice and tidy, and it looks real good. I am going to add decoration to this. I'm also going to put in a bathroom close by because, you know, restaurants need bathrooms. Look at this. This is just great. Wait, do I need to put a glass pane there? Yes, I do. How about that? Okay, so before we end the episode, let me do this. Let me do this. And then it'll be the, you know, that'll be it for the episode. We put this in, get it in just a little further. Okay, and pop that, and then over here, and pop that. And now the cooks are behind a window, much more safer for the guests. So this is our restaurant. I haven't done a lot of decoration on it yet. I will be decorating it. We're an hour in. This is going to be a two-part. You know, I mentioned earlier, it's, you know, if it goes too far, it's going to be a two-part. I'm dividing this up into two parts. So what you're listening to now is part 2. But we have a restaurant, and I think it's going to look really amazing. I really do. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like if you thought that I did a good job on this, and you know, the usual stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. I could always use more subscribers. Now, you saw the plan. I don't know if you took a good look at it. So you know what? I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring this up. Ready? Oh, hey. Okay, one of my Nyallas just died. All right, you know what? Doesn't matter. Here's the plan. Next animal is going to be the bonobo. Bonobo's a species of chimpanzee. I'm going to be putting this habitat somewhere here, I think. And it's going to look pretty good. Lots of rain right now. You know, this is the rainiest zoo I've ever built, I have to say. You know, we got bonobos, we got gorillas. I think we have the regular chimpanzees also. So yeah, look forward to seeing you in those future episodes. Again, let me know. Feel free to you know, talk to me about whatever. If you've got questions, if you want to opine about the restaurant or the zoo entire, I appreciate you all the time, and I will talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.